Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, baby's such a fat set. And Nudge is trying to get blood. How many times, baby, am I going to have to tell you? You're not, I'm not gone. I'm not fucking gone. Do you know to open a business account? It costs like $1,500. I'm just like, damn, that's a lot. I'm just like, I don't have that type of money, you know? I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But, yeah. So. Sorry. Trying to wipe off my glasses. I hate having glasses. Okay, let's jump into this. But you're not gone. I'm sorry. You're not. So, I don't understand how biking accept you fucking lie on the profits. Just like Lady Freedom Run narrative. She loves flying cocktail all kinds of like fuck you. Like, take a look in the money. You not know size 18. I'm 20, a 6. Don't know. Oh my god, trying to spin this fucking narrative again. But you're not wrong. Sorry, sweetheart. You made this too easy for me. This effort for your information.
Apparently,
And like Seth Rogers, he put up Sebastian Wainwright's posting information on Egypt, not Kenny's and Chris. Please remember this, because there's going to be a time.
Mob Crew did a piece on. These are dirty. Where's my? Mob Crew did a piece on the 3 a.m. car. We've had some issues with this 3 a.m.
It hasn't. It doesn't matter, baby, because it doesn't apply to this case.
Car, because the 3 a.m. car actually, law enforcement has been trying to get us to forget about it. They have been trying to get us to forget about it. They have been trying to get us to look the other way. They haven't really talked too much about the 3 a.m. car. And as a matter of fact, the FBI put out that it was some type of reflection, which was really, really hard to buy because these reflections kind of lingered around for like a minute and 30 seconds.
What she doesn't understand was why the trash truck, English trash trucks, no, you didn't have any 5 a.m. 3 a.m. car. What are you talking about?
And if you know anything about vehicles, if your car is driving down the Justin Rogers case hasn't provided any statement in over, well, not quite over 2 years.
Nobody has to answer to you. I'm sorry. Who are you again? And why? Oh, you're not the cops, you're not FBI, CIA, CSI? Shut your mouth.
We're about to come up. April 2nd, 2024 was the last press conference we've had from the sheriff in Sumner County. April 2nd. It's literally going to be 2 solid years since this sheriff. He just wants this case to go away. He seriously just wants this case to go away.
I got that. But people like you need to stay out of cases like this. Because you don't hurt. You hurt. Just like Lady Freedom.
He has not provided any update. He hasn't found this child.
You're not just having any updates. The Department doesn't just throw any updates because like you have done the Chris and Kenny. You know what? I'm gonna make I don't know if I can make a law, but unless it be passed on the YouTube saying if you can't give the right information in a missing person's case, then you should be banned. Because all you do is giving out fake information, just like now, buddy.
He hasn't given us any type of information. If
S? Who's S? You don't deserve it. You don't get to know. You probably lost that right. I'm sorry. If you violate a right, you can take it back.
there's a car involved, if there's anything that we need to be looking for, nothing. They just want to put this child in a file folder somewhere and take it off because we stink. We make this sheriff stink.
No, you don't.
The sheriff wants nothing to do with this case.
Nothing to do with you.
He literally doesn't care that this child has been
You don't know if he goes or not.
murdered.
You don't know.
He literally
He's missing, not murder. Nobody murdered him. Let's not get that twisted. Kate and Chris do not hurt him. Fuck you, boo.
doesn't care who hurt this child before he disappeared.
Nobody hurt him.
He has no care in the world, and neither does Brandon Carter.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm so sick and tired of hearing we don't have any evidence. Of course not. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. You've never went out and got it.
There's none there.
How are you going to get forensics when you're not looking for forensics? How are you going to get stuff out of the vehicle if you're not impounding the vehicle and executing a search warrant on it? Like, I'm just curious.
There's no flame bars outside at Sebastian. But boo-hoo, give me
about this. So if you guys don't know this case is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He's right here. I'm actually saddened that we only have 37 people coming into the chat right now, but it doesn't matter. This is a case that's near and dear to our channel, our personal channel.
She said, but you got caught stalking.
And it's of a 15-year-old boy that disappeared from disturbing circumstances where he went inside a home with his mother in a nice community and never walked out of his home ever again. Nobody's ever seen him again.
You don't know that. You don't know what happened. Maybe Coach does have it on tape, but you not want to show it to the public.
And then, of course, we had a delayed response. So mom wakes up, allegedly, mom wakes up, the child's not in his bed. I just want you to think about that. You have an autistic child that does the exact.
Imagine you tell someone, imagine this. If you have a YouTube friend, and she goes online and tells all kinds of shit on your lies just to get cute views. Why do you need this money? You don't. How disgusting this is. You're disgusting, buddy.
Exact same thing over and over again from day to day. That he has a major routine. He's been on the major routine.
Yeah, and Katie knows that you are not a parent. You never been a parent. You never will be a parent.
Routine for years and years.
And she knows, no matter, unlike you, knows what his routine is. You don't.
And years. So you know your child, right? She's been taking care of this child for, her and Chris have been together, 8 years now? So for 8 solid years, she knows her son's behavior and routines. However, it's quite interesting that she abandoned all of that. So that morning she wakes up, Sebastian is not in his bed. She says she thinks he might be in the kitchen, but if you know the floor plan, you realize she has to walk right by that kitchen. And granted, there are times when you forget, you're not looking for somebody in the kitchen, so you walk right by them and don't even realize they're there. We've all done that before. I'm certain we've all done something like that before. I know I have.
That's you. Not man. You're not even close to him.
So she turns around and goes to the kitchen and realizes he's not there. So she calls out for him. He's not there. Maybe she thinks he's playing a game. Okay, so here it comes.
So here's the story. I had no idea quite. Kay goes into everything was fine. You both went to bed. I'm not going to say that happens. Kay wakes up and probably comes into the bathroom. Looks over the house, takes 10 minutes, 10 fucking minutes to get dressed, to get herself together, stop crying. And then maybe,
It's a few minutes. What was he going to do for her? Like, she didn't call a neighbor.
That's her mate, okay? That's her husband, okay?
She didn't call Sally next door. I don't know if the neighbor's name is Sally. I don't know if the neighbor got footage. And that, I don't think anything, half hours, about 3 hours and 15. I find that interesting. House was to her husband. I find that.
That's a God-given right. I'm sorry you're not married. So shut the fuck up.
Interesting. I don't know what that means, but I find that interesting because, especially in the morning, the morning call has always bothered me when it comes to the Sebastian
Because she don't have one.
Rogers case, because she only calls her husband. Her son is missing.
Yeah, she gets upset and maybe hysterical, and she had no right to judge.
Her husband is.
That's her God-given right.
How many hours away is it? 3 hours, 3.5 hours, about 3 hours, 3 hours and 15 minutes away. Yeah. So
that's her partner in crime.
What was he going to do, so to speak? Okay. So we're looking at this case, and why didn't she call the neighbor?
Why should she? She doesn't know the boy. Chris knows him.
Why didn't she call the neighbor? Why didn't she call Bobby Joe or Bobby whatever her name is down the road? The lady that kind of knows everything, that runs the Facebook group. Can you put out on the Facebook group, see if anybody's seen my son? You know?
You don't know what's going on into her head. You don't know how to but shut the fuck up. Don't know this one. How dare you say anything?
Why? That's always kind of bothered me just a little bit when it comes to the Sebastian Rogers case, is about Katie Proudfoot and why she called Chris. Chris was 3.5 hours away. What did she think he was going to be able to do for her? And you would think that a mother that's missing a child would probably call some local numbers first, of local neighbors, before she.
Why? Like I said, the neighbors didn't know Sebastian. Seth did. Seth needs Sebastian. Seth probably can calm Katie down. Okay, in fact, hard and get her to her not to do. She knows what I'm thinking currently, right? But you're not banging it now.
Ever called her husband to see if I find that odd. Or if you call them a name, you got to call them this particular name, you know? And so I'm, in my opinion, he was gone the night before. And I agree with that. Is it Niecy? Niecy, I agree with that. And as a matter of fact, Chris Proudfoot stated it.
No, he didn't.
On Web Sleuth.
No, he didn't.
I absolutely believe he knows that this child was gone the night before.
Shut up, buddy.
And so this 3 a.m. car, now, I will tell you, when we first started.
It's a trash truck, B.
Out this journey, and we never quite understood back toward the house. And how are they going to reconcile the vehicle that's seen on the corner of Stafford Court and
on the corner, not at the house,
Kellen Lane? You know, they have not reconciled that information yet. But I've removed it. You know, I stepped back from that being lights and said,
no,
okay.
you're not. You're not step back from this case. Not even one time. Apparently, purchased it. Apparently, purchased me. You bitch.
Well, if we can't conclusively say that those are lights, thank you, Melanie. Coffee Club, added room. Medic Biker being here. Yay! Yay, Medic Biker. It's nice to see you. She's the inspiration of the show. Thank her. Thank her. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She's the one that turned me on to Mob Crew's show from last night. I didn't get a chance to see it. I saw it this afternoon. I thought, you know what? This will be a nice little break from Nancy Guthrie. I know Nancy Guthrie is still a prime target. You know, we still have a lot of questions with her case, but we still have a lot of questions with Sebastian Rogers' case too. And we've kind of removed this 3 a.m. car, and then bada bing, bada boom, you know, we're starting to talk about it again, and we're starting to say, hey, you know what? What? And so it's just one of these things where we don't know what to believe. Is it part of this case? Is it not? So
it's not, because I still like the cuts. I don't ever try to be feeling I'm not right, buddy, because you're not either right.
And two scenarios, okay? So 3 weeks later, we find out, oh, Katie did in fact leave the house. It was.
Listen up, you moron. Katie does not have to tell the private any single detail. You don't have that right, especially like you are always on your fucking ass. Do you not set up about this for me? Why do you guys lie?
Was it that she just looked in the house, called her husband, and they immediately called law enforcement? Because we kept having questions. Okay, you're saying you woke up at 6 a.m. And we had already learned, because Jessica from Canada had dropped Jessica Danielle, I think it's Jessica Danielle from Canada, had gotten the call logs and put all the dispatch logs and put them all in order for us.
I got sick.
So we could hear exactly when they got to the house, exactly what was being said, every aspect of that first day. It was really good. She does really good work. I love it when she gets stuff like that down and out. And so we were able to determine very quickly that call to the non-emergency dispatch line wasn't had until 6:33 or 6:34, and I actually think it's 6:34 is when that call actually came into the.
Look, Betty doesn't seem to understand. Like, he has started when he gets to a point like he can't talk because he is missing. I mean, she doesn't give her. Betty doesn't make sense. You have to think about the time to get this, the time she needs to go look for Sebastian. And Kate has every right to call the other and happen like this. And that was Chris. I don't know why, but because people have a problem like Chris. If you ever met the guy, he's dangerous.
The non-emergency dispatch line. Now, mind you, they wanted us to believe he ran away.
He did.
And they called the non-emergency dispatch line. I think what they truly believed was going to happen when they did those two things is that an officer was going to come out and they were going to hand them a piece of paper like this, an incident report of the runaway. Here you go, ma'am. I think this is what why they did those actions. I think it was this right here is why they chose to call the non-emergency dispatch line. This was what they were trying to trigger. They were trying to say from the very beginning.
You're wrong. Sorry, you're wrong.
Think about it.
You're wrong.
From the very beginning, before they knew anything,
imagine this is your issue.
This is an autistic child.
Something I know not so.
That has never ran away in his entire 15 years.
Nice to know.
He has been abused inside that home so much.
No, he has not. So evidence. So Oh, 5 CPS report. You didn't see that happen to him. It's no 5. It's just 2 or 3.
Much that there was 5 CPS reports against Mr.
Long ago, 2 or 3.
Proudfoot and his mother.
How many did Seth has? How many did Seth has? So tell it anyway how many CPS does Seth has.
5 trips to that house in 14 months, and he didn't run away. Not during any of those trips, but all of a sudden, Christopher Proudfoot's out of the house, and now he decides they have a great weekend, no fighting, no nothing, and all of a sudden...
But you can't justice matter.
This is the time that Sebastian decides to break character after 15 years.
Like I said, you don't know this boy, Clean and Chris and stuff. No.
After his 15 years on Earth, break character and run away from home without leaving any evidence of doing so. I said at the very beginning of this case, when I started hearing there was no evidence, I said that's scary for me because no evidence implies a cleanup and a cover-up.
Just not clean up a cover-up. Get away, Seth, buddy. We haven't settled case yet. Not going to.
And I still
You
believe
can project the outcome half, but not in this case.
that to this day. But taking all of that back, Katie did not want us to know she left the house.
No, she did not tell me. That's the difference. She doesn't have to tell you every single thing. Okay? You just assume.
Why? So
You don't get to know yet.
if those, let's just say, let's play devil's advocate. If those, now we're going to go to the 3 a.m. lights because this is still my theory. I still believe nothing justifies those lights. Nothing has been able to explain that car.
That's a 3 a.m. It's a test truck. Happening at 5. Get that right.
So I'm going to the 3 a.m. lights. I do believe there's something there. We were looking at that night. So I don't know if that was even an image from that night. But we have to start thinking about the purpose of all these things, you know, even the regression. Why was that brought up? I really believe we answered that question. So we have the regression. You have the fact that
you mean his incontinent, I don't know. His problem is none of your business. Yeah, I hate people when, because it wasn't brought up by King, because it was brought up by Seth. Again, not going to change nobody's answers. Come on, buddy, stop lying. It was brought up by Seth, his fucking father. And Seth did this all fucking kinds of wrong.
she lied about leaving the house. Why? Why would she lie to the world about not leaving the house?
It's not in business. Not if she haven't told the cops what she has.
Immediately realizing something because she knew that it looked ultra suspicious that she left the house and it took 30 minutes to call.
You know, Mom, go look for her son before she called the cops. You moron. Uneducated, low intelligent.
Call law enforcement that morning. That's why they didn't want us to know it.
Nobody.
Because that is what we refer to as a delayed response. You have an autistic child in the home that you woke up at 6 a.m. and your child is not in bed. And the first thing you do is delay response of reporting that autistic, medically needy child to the police when he's not in the house or in his room and there's no sign of him anywhere? You wait 30 blessed minutes to call law enforcement. I'm sorry, if I couldn't find Delilah.
That's different. It's a dog.
Delilah in 5 minutes, I'm calling the freaking sheriff to help me look for my damn dog.
The big ass Karen.
Okay? And that's 5 minutes, and this is a dog, not my child. So it just upsets me because this is a child. and she wakes up at 6 a.m. Think about that. What child gets up before 6 a.m.? How many of you guys have problems getting your 15-year-old? I mean, let's literally play this tape through. How?
Like if she's in a kid routine, like kidding and Chris, he probably is used to it.
How many of you guys had children, just normal boys? How many were eager to pop right up out of bed at 6 a.m. in the morning?
Katie never says that. Katie never says that.
Hey, come on, tell me. On a Monday morning
Never.
at 5:30 in the morning, couldn't even wait until 6 a.m. They were sitting there, ooh, it's Monday morning. I can't wait to get to school. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, hell no.
Betty's going to try again tonight. She's gonna go live tonight. Breaking news in Sebastian. Don't listen to it. It's for a shit like her. Sorry, not sorry.
So now you guys get my point.
No.
So you're telling me that in Katie's brain cell, very sharp lady, go out in the Navy, it takes skill to be. He had to have run away. You know, as soon as I knew that my child wasn't in the house, I would be panicking, running all over the house, trying to figure out how.
Mom, you think she doesn't do that? You don't. I'm sorry, innocent girl. Shut the fuck up.
How somebody got into my home. All the non-emergency. Never released anything on this. This sheriff has no earthly idea what it is to be a sheriff and to keep.
No,
he has failed. He has failed leadership.
I don't think he has. I think he doesn't know what to do. Like, hate for people like you in a law freedom narrative. You don't matter in this case. You don't get say his parents do.
No matter how you look at this, Sheriff Snuggle Struggles is a failed leader.
No. Because he's keeping an eye on the job instead of messing like, yeah, fuckers. Sorry, it's the truth.
It is the duty. It is absolutely the duty for the public to be informed.
No,
it is absolutely the duty of the sheriff.
No, ma'am, it's not.
Not to give away the integrity of the investigation, but it is his duty to keep the public informed.
No, it's not.
And he has failed.
You have failed.
Basic task. Because this is the most high-profile case that they have. And it brought a lot of federal funds into their community. And then they want to tell everybody, if you're not a citizen, get out and you don't have a right to know. I can say bullshit. When you're spending our money.
But you can't pay taxes. Sorry. I'm getting tired. You don't are right. You don't pay taxes either. How many catch up on you taxes?
Even the people over here in Florida, you're going to be answering for something. I will tell you that.
It's not your fucking business. You're not. This is not your case. Never gonna be. Sebastian is not your son.
You don't know me too well. We make people answer. We keep politicians accountable over here on this channel. Believe that. So when I have a sheriff that doesn't even know his core duties of being a sheriff,
Shut, but you don't know his core duties. Never been a cop. Never been FBI. Sit down and shut the fuck up. Jesus.
We kick up a fuss. We kick up a fuss. So let's go ahead and get into what we're talking about here. I think I'm going to start off with me. You'll see how horrible the image used to be on the, but we know exactly when the garbage truck came in, because thank you, Unscrupulous PI, for letting integrity type issues out on an active case of a missing child. Why not? Which is disgusting. Yes, it is. But we know exactly when it came through. It pulled through at 5:09 because of the Unscrupulous PI leaking information that is not up for public consumption.
I know. You're not making stuff up. Oh, a 3 a.m. call? Are you fucking at me, babe?
But now here it is on the. I kind of like this broad. I don't know why I like her, but I kind
Oh, gross. Go
of like her.
fuck
Okay,
it.
I kind of yeah. Ugh, I have move myself over to the left. It looks like that will work a
I
little bit
can't
better
see
for
shit.
this. And so we have him up here, and he's kind of going through some of this stuff, and he's implying that, wait a minute, we see the car.
Why are y'all so hesitant to put this in Cause Lefty didn't do this shit. But you don't understand like that. Ma'am, when you say Clean Chris kill Sylvester, that's defamation, not your fucking appearance. You can say, no, it's defamation. Screw you.
We see the 3 a.m. car. Here's the 3 a.m. car, and this looks like Christopher. He's kind of going left. It looks like that will work a little bit better for this. And so we have him up here, and he's kind of going through some of this stuff, and he's implying that, wait a minute, we see the car. We see the 3 a.m. car. Here's the 3 a.m. car, and this looks like Christopher Proudfoot behind it. Does anybody know what the hell is he talking about? Is that what he's saying here? Because I kind of I rushed through it because I was trying to figure out where all this stuff was, and it was kind of closer to the end. So I'm listening to it.
You can't see nobody. You can barely see the car. How can you? Oh my God. You're sick and twisted. Just like the Marco, he's a liar. So I don't know about him. He's a disgusting human being. Just like Betty.
I told you guys I've been working on.
Okay, I'm not going into all the scientific stuff. We'll have to get past all this stuff with Chris.
There's a lot. So here we go.
Oh,
right, you guys ready to go?
Okay.
SF code this shit out. I'm just like, I forgot that until now. The thing like John think we like just if she did that, if she did her, it's disgusting and African to do. And that's not right. Shouldn't let this she say. FS is on TV. Ew. I guess SS is making it. I mean, he's doing better. And probation's perfect because she can't be honest and she has to lie about everything. Even about her paying her taxes. I can't find that post, but I'm gonna post it on my comments and log tonight.
There we go.
2 dozen roses. This looks like my 2017 ad 4 years ago.
What?
Christy. I've also
Yeah, no cigar.
that
The lights just came on. The right into the house. It was not turned into a crime scene. It was open. Turned into a crime scene. It was open
because it wasn't a crime scene. You moron. Again, at that time, you knew Sebastian was missing, so he is a missing kid. He did everything right. I even Googled it. Batshit crazy woman. I know. This way. Ow! Come here. No. Come here. No. Come here. Sorry.
being contaminated by every single
Unless I'm crime scene, you moron.
person.
In that net missing for the kid, that is some outdated crap. So missing like bullshit.
They fouled up that crime scene.
No, you didn't. Unless it's not crime. Unless it's a missing person. No, you do it. Know the difference. Know the fucking difference.
They fouled it up.
No, they didn't.
That's what happened. It was more fouled up than what we're dealing with Nancy Guthrie. Because they cross-contaminated that house so bad, I doubt they would have been able to get anything useful from the house when they finally did forensics. Or very little.
No.
And they probably did find something.
It's a missing case. You dumb. Not a crime. History is a missing case.
And then all of a sudden now we have Sebastian has regression where he uses the bathroom on himself. Why are they having to say that? I really believe it's because
They excuse me, what? No, hell no. How do motherfucking no? Kay stood against us. Kay don't want this. Stevie made a fucking post, you moron. So Seth put this out here, not Kay. Miss Winger, that bullshit, baby. You're not gonna put down Kay and Chris. You're not, because Seth did it, not Chris or Kay. And Chris was pissed off about that. How dare you? No, you're not gonna rewrite history.
Law enforcement found some area of bodily fluid and they had to explain it. And the only way they can explain it is that he's using the bathroom. He may not even have had potty issues. I don't know.
How fucking disgusting. It's none of your fucking business about Sebastian. But you know what? Seth pointed that out. And it happened before this, not during this. So piss off on that misinformation.
I'd like to know if Seth ever got a hold of the school, but I'm not going to ask him at this point. You know, but I would like to know, did he ever get a hold of the school? Did the school ever talk to him about him, you know, using the restroom on himself, you know, and if it did it only happen like once or twice, you know, the whole...
See, here's the thing. Cody and Kristen never talk about that. But Seth will go ask him. Because he's the one that put that alpha mess on him. Cody's son against it.
Whole time he's been there, or was this starting to become a thing for him? You know, that's important because that might help identify when the abuse started getting really bad inside the house, you know.
He likes to abuse them. Go, you know, you're not in love for that to happen, but you know what? You don't give a damn about Sebastian. That's never abuse, you moron.
So,
moron.
Same with Idaho 4 destroyed the crime scene.
No, you can't.
Yeah, there's so much contamination because
you say about the brew, huh? You say about the brew. What are you doing here, babe? Let's see Ingo. I'm not lying. Let's support this. They can say and do whatever they fucking want. Guess what? No, that's why you have 4 hours out on you. Fuck you, babe.
There was hundreds of officers, you know, tens to hundreds of officers that walked through that house. And then you've got them, like Seth said, he walked into the front door and was able to walk straight through and back to
Good. I'm not going to make this statement. Unless it's a crime scene. Unless it's a missing case. Know the difference, babe.
Bedroom. Without one person stopping him, asking him questions or anything. It was not the directive is clear from the National Center for Missing and
That's outdated. So makes me like bullshit.
Exploited children. You turn the home and the bedroom into a crime scene.
No.
Immediately.
No, you don't.
That means you close it off from anybody walking, stepping, or anything else. They did not do that.
We have no proof that is a crime scene. Because why don't you ever serve receipts? You know, those things. And I don't have to serve them because everything is on my community parts. And I know much like loving much like on the was.
They did not do that, and they did not even dust for prints.
And that's not crime scene again.
Inside that house.
Not crime scene.
They fouled up this
You
investigation,
did.
and they're never going to be able to do anything about it until Eric Craddock is out of there. Eric Craddock
You know,
has
I'm staring at him. I'm sorry. He put you in your place. He hates it because you got caught stalking. Now you have that rep.
to be fired if we're going to ever get
You need to log off and never come back.
Sebastian Rogers' case.
Like he never done. He suck up protest. Nothing even about Sebastian. Nothing about you making an ass out of yourself.
And it's not just about firing him, it's about not putting another idiot like him behind the helm again in Sumner County. Somebody that understands the importance of working with federal agents and getting this job done.
He is. He's looking at the FBI, dumb.
Bringing.
No! It's just so hard to look at the facts in this case. I guess it must be, because you run every fucking lie. You run a narrative. You fucking bitch.
These victims, perpetrators to justice.
Who is that? It's not Cuddy and Chris. Do you know something we don't know? Maybe it can be Seth?
Because both Chris and Katie both have their own hand in part in all of this.
So that's Seth.
I think it was Katie that ultimately murdered her son.
I think Sebastian was not looking for it to go and live in with Seth. I thought he said, I feel like Sebastian had to appease him, like saying whatever the hell he needs to hear just to benefit Seth. I don't know, that's mine. Because, you know, he's my son. I name his situation. But please, spare me.
But Chris has helped her cover it up.
No, he did not, and that's not lie. Do you not know how to stand on the truth? Because I do.
And he continues to do so to this day. That is my opinion. I'm entitled to it.
That's defamation. Know the difference.
And I cannot be sued for my opinion.
No, defamation, you can.
I just want to remind everybody there, because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know. This is my opinion. I'm very clear on my opinion.
No, your words have consequences.
I think Katie murdered her son, and I'm allowed to say my opinion.
No, that's defamation. Know the difference.
I will not stop saying that until Sebastian comes home and is produced happy and healthy.
I hope he does come out, but not to Seth, to Cuddy and Chris. I hope to God. Because Seth already says, when he comes home, I'm kidnapping my own son. Never letting him go. Fuck yourself.
Until that minute happens, as far as I'm concerned, Katie murdered her son.
No, she did not. Stop lying. Stop. That's defamation. Know the difference, baby.
That is what the evidence states.
Your evidence? You have none. That's the problem. You may not fix it. Maybe for the more narrative, maybe that fruit said no.
The evidence supports if we
You don't have any real evidence. Stop. Just stop.
were to go with Occam's razor,
You don't know how to apply law.
needing to be replaced. Eric Craddock.
Stop going up on yourself.
These people says in the
You're not
Facebook
going.
303
From as being the light from the other.
Looking for
yes
back of Sebastian.
Chris
when
lied.
KK
Wow.
ran,
KK?
and we have some
Really? Can say her fucking name? I got deaf and dumb and blind? Sorry, just right.
subject one left behind. I mean to use that.
So I just want to show you this, and then we're going to kind of close out
Wait,
because I only wanted to
Nigel.
do about an hour and 15. I wanted you guys to see this.
No.
So look at this. This looks like her ponytail right here. This looks like the black
Okay,
jacket.
this is the fake. But for the American narrative, many film narrative has majors. It's awful, it's not true. Shut the fuck up, buddy.
She's right behind my head is her at the Texas Roadhouse, and this looks like her silhouette, and it's at the car. This is where we saw something.
This is not legit. I'm sorry, it's been edited. It's been edited, so this is not legit. Sorry. You might be evil, but I sound legit.
To get off the phone with Katie, come back home.
You got no shit, okay? You got no shit, so shut your fucking mouth. I'm so sick of her lying. Let me see if she's live now. Oh, she's live. Crime stories. I'm being not supposed to mean something, but it doesn't go. It doesn't. So stop it. Stop your fuck shit. Really? Fuck you. Shut. Yeah. Let me see if she's. If anybody. Where's that? So, I'm going to go because oh, but I'm going to be busy, but I'm going to try. Hi, Jamie. On fire. No, Jasmine. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hi. I don't know who this is, but hi. Okay, you show something Mississippi. Okay, I'm gonna touch it. But I tried to go early in the mornings, but I think I need to catch up on my sleep. I swear to God, ever since the time has changed, like, it's been kicking my ass. Not gonna lie, it's been kicking my ass. I'll talk to you later. Bye. I might come live tomorrow. Depends on what happens tomorrow. Bye.